Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Wednesday, the 12th of July, 2017. Hope you have a good trading week. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. We've had a selective week so far. Futures have worked out well for us. Stocks also green off the calls, just not as many picks triggering as normal. Feels a little bit like summer right now, and that's okay. If it stays like that in July. August is usually a better month, but we'll see what happens. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market in futures form. Pretty much exactly where we were, so let's just get to the rest of the stuff, and then we'll talk about what's coming. Crude oil, 45.05, up 65 cents on the session. Gold down $1. Doesn't really matter there. The S&P literally lost a point. And I mean, again, the range here on the S&P now, you're talking about since back at the beginning of February, we've been in about an 80-point range, and most of it very pegged to this 2,400 number. So we're really not doing anything in the market. NASDAQ 100 up 15.65, because why not? And again, advanced decline ratio not very positive. We'll look at that. Stocks up 8. Okay. Biotech's up 19. You know, the biotechs, if you look at it, they had those 3 days of that breakout run, and now we've pulled back a little bit. If it's going to go, again, it should go basically right about now. If it's going to make that next move off the breakout. You know, timing is right now. VIX down 22 cents back to 10.89. The trend closes at 0.87 with the 10-day moving average at 1.03. Remember, we watch that 10-day moving average because when the trend 10-day moving average gets below 0.85, it's generally a sell signal or a pause point on the market. NASDAQ volume has dropped way off, 1.8 billion shares after being much higher for a while. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ was plus 37 stocks, so that's pretty flat. Plus 117 on the New York, also pretty flat. Google adds 253. And here it is again. Why was the NASDAQ up 15? Well, you got Google up 253. You got Apple up 47 cents. You got Netflix up $1.66. And you got Tesla up 11.17. The only one of the big five was Amazon, $1,000 stock down 2 points. So those five add up to your NDX gain, probably more than the 15 points on the NDX right there. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, up 21 cents. That's fairly flat. Goldman Sachs up $1, still in this range that it's been in for a while. All right. So what do we have for economic data coming out tomorrow? It's fairly limited. Nothing that I would get overly excited about. We've got the MBA mortgage applications at 7 a.m. We've got crude oil inventories at 10:30, and we've got the Fed beige book at 2 in the afternoon. So you know, none of that's the type of stuff that typically moves the market. We will see what we get, but I wouldn't anticipate much there. We will do the usual. It's the middle of the week. It's summer. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday should be the better trading days. We're going to remain selective so we can stay green and continue to make money throughout the summer until the market starts to get exciting again. Everybody knows how August and September typically go. Not that this has been the most exciting year ever, but hopefully we'll start to see those same type of volatility we usually get starting around that time of year, and then the next 6 to 8 months are usually great. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trading Wednesday.